Buyer remorse is real. And when you're talking about relocating your entire life to Florida, it's not a small thing. Making a move like this sounds exciting until you wake up one day and you wonder if you made the right decision. Hi, I'm Lee Johnson with Brownfield Real Estate Group. 4 years ago, my husband and I relocated to Florida's Space Coast. I created this channel to document the reality of that decision and what it's like to live here and help you decide if this is the right decision for you and your family. Now, almost 200 videos later, I want to tell you what this move has actually been like for us. And if you're sitting on the fence, this definitely is the video for you. 4 years ago, when we packed up and moved to Florida, we did it with two very clear reasons. It made good business sense for my husband, and Michael was completely over living with gray skies and cold weather. Since what I really wanted was to move out west, and that was not going to alleviate his cold weather issues, Michael won. We researched the area, the cost of living, the lifestyle, and the weather. We felt confident in our decision, but like most people who relocate, we still didn't know how it would feel years later. About 6 months after we moved here, all those great plans changed. We found out that Michael had cancer, and this was definitely not part of our plan, but it became a defining part of our Florida story. What we learned very quickly was how crucial access to the VA healthcare system would be for us. Having a strong VA system nearby gave us stability during a time when nothing else felt stable. The continuity of care, the support, and simply knowing that help was close by made an enormous difference. I can't tell you how much we appreciated knowing that the medical staff really cared for both of us and how excellent that service was. If you're active duty or a veteran watching us, this is not a small detail. It really can matter.
Yeah, if we were still up north, probably wouldn't have even gone to the doctor. I would have just waited it out.
You're not helping.
I'm serious. Having a VA right here meant I couldn't ignore it. They stayed on top of everything.
And that continuity of care gave us stability during a time when nothing else felt stable.
Yeah, it really did.
Thanks, babe.
I'm gonna let you finish now.
As life continues to evolve, we made another important decision. We went back to Indiana to talk to my parents about moving down here with us. And 4 months later, we are now sharing a brand new home in a fantastic new 55+ community. Multi-generational living is growing fast, and living it firsthand, I understand why. It's given us time together. It's reduced my stress and wondering how my folks are doing all the way back in Indiana. And it's allowed us to be present for each other in a way that feels natural, not forced. Yes, there have definitely been growing pains. After all, we haven't lived together for almost 40 years. But overall, it's a good thing, and I'm really glad we did it. We also deliberately chose to move to a 55+ community. From a professional standpoint, I knew exactly what that meant and what to expect because I've shown plenty of clients this option. But living in a community like this is different. What I love is the energy. People want to be active and they really want to make new friends and socialize. There are cocktail parties and clubs, fitness options, walking groups, and a real sense of connection built into daily life. This choice wasn't just for my parents, it was for us too, and we've all made new friends because of moving here. Palm Bay continues to evolve, and that's been exciting to watch over the last several years. It's still a highly affordable bedroom community, which is a big part of its appeal, but it is steadily becoming more accessible and more vibrant. When we moved together with my folks, we chose to move closer to the more established shopping and dining, and that's made everyday life right now much easier. At the same time, seeing projects like the Space Coast Town Center, which will be just up the road from us, begin to take shape gives us a clear sense of where this area is headed. It's steady growth, not overnight change. One thing I never expected to care much about when we moved here was the aerospace industry. After all, rocket launches are fun to watch as far as I'm concerned. A novelty. Over time, you realize how deeply this industry has shaped Brevard County. The jobs, the innovation, the infrastructure, and the economic confidence it brings to our area is just plain exciting. And with over 100 launches last year and missions like Artemis II happening very shortly, it's hard not to feel connected to that sense of exploration and momentum. We're still in love with the weather here, and that deserves some attention. sunshine most days changes how you live. It gets you outside. It lifts your mood and encourages movement. We're at the beach more. We fish, we take long walks, we talk and bike. Being outdoors is definitely a part of our everyday life. Hurricanes are always a concern for people moving to Florida, and it's important to talk about them honestly. 4 years in, our perspective is more informed and calmer. Brevard County has historically avoided direct hits from major storms, including the fact that no Category 4 or 5 hurricane has ever made landfall here, and that is a big deal. The Gulf Stream plays a role in that, often influencing storm paths and intensity. Preparation matters, respecting the weather matters too. I came from the land of tornadoes, so this feeling is not new. I don't take storms lightly, but I'm not afraid of them either, and with impact windows, modern construction, and proper preparation, it's a manageable reality, not a constant fear. Hurricanes give you time to be prepared. As long as you take that time to make the right decisions for you, you'll be good. As time has gone on, what I value most is how relaxed life feels here. Not slow, just balanced. We're happy doing the things we want to do, spending time outside, enjoying friends, going to arts festivals and concerts, taking advantage of how easy it is to cruise out of Port Canaveral, whether it's for a weekend or a longer getaway. And it's not just cruises. One thing that surprised me about living here is how normal it is to take weekend trips to other parts of Florida. Living in Central Florida feels connected in a way that makes spontaneous travel really realistic. And here's the part that resonates with me personally. I grew up in a small Midwestern town, but I've also lived in Chicago, outside of Manhattan, and in Indianapolis. I know what big city energy feels like, and I also know what it feels like to live outside those cities and drive an hour or more just to go to dinner and a show or a professional game. Now I can do the same thing by heading to Tampa or Orlando or Daytona in about the same amount of time as it used to take me just to get into the city. But when I come home, I immediately sink back into the slower pace of the Space Coast. I'm not in the middle of nowhere. I'm just not in the middle of chaos anymore. And at this stage of my life, that balance feels really good. You really do have to experience it to understand it. If you're sitting on the fence watching videos like this one, wondering if you should do this, I'll say this. This move has been one of the best decisions we've made, not because Florida is perfect, but because it fits the way we wanted to build.
Yeah, and I'm really glad we did it.
Me too.
And I'm looking forward to whatever comes next.
Me too. And if what you're looking for is sunshine, community, opportunity, and a lifestyle that supports this stage of life, it might be the right decision for you too. Give me a call if you'd like and ask questions. Stop overthinking it. Just reach out. Sometimes the best decision is the one that you finally act on.